Hey guys, it's Shadow here, and before we get into the video, I wanted to let you guys know that this audio that you're about to listen to is from 3 years ago. So this is back before I got my Go XLR. This was back when I was using my friggin' Blue Yeti with the weirdest settings that I ever had for an EQ. So I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, it's Shadow here, and today I want to talk with you guys about one of my most prized possessions in my game collection, the Pelican Accessories Codebreaker for Sega Dreamcast. Now, a little backstory on this. Codebreaker was a cheat device that came out on the Dreamcast, like I said. Pelican also made a Codebreaker for the PlayStation 2 and a couple other systems, I want to say. Can't remember them off the top of my head, but Codebreaker was a big part of my childhood. Weirdly enough, a cheat device was a big part of my childhood. Now, back in 2019, I did my video on the 20th anniversary of the Dreamcast, and I forgot to mention Codebreaker because I didn't own a legitimate copy of Codebreaker at the time, and I just didn't think about it. This thing is the ultimate cheat device. Like, it seriously is. The reason why I say that is because Codebreaker not only has its own codes, it also uses Game Shark codes, which is really weird because at the same time, or at least around the same time Codebreaker came out, Game Shark had come out with their own item. It was the Game Shark CDX, which they later came out with the later revision of Game Shark Lite that didn't have the little memory card thing. And that was the most unique thing about Codebreaker, is that it didn't need its own memory card dongle in order to save your codes. You could just do it on your VMU. Now, it would count, for some reason, when you would save it, it would count as Exploder DC. For some reason, it would save under the Exploder DC save file. I guess it used the same system. I can tell you, Codebreaker was a lot of fun for me growing up because I would go online, like Cheat Code Central, places like that. I think I looked at GameFAQs as well, not as much as Cheat Code Central though. And I would just look for random codes for the various games that I had growing up. Which, like I said back then, back in 2019, it was Hidden and Dangerous, Sonic Adventure 2 The Trial, Phantasy Star Online, Crazy Taxi 2, and Fighting Force 2. So all those games, I would be looking for codes for them. Never found it for Sonic Adventure 2 The Trial, which lately I have looked, and there are codes for Sonic Adventure 2 The Trial, which is very weird, but it does exist. And yeah, this thing is just a little, I mean, it's very expensive now. I am very lucky to have gotten it when I did. A game store that I went to was holding it for somebody, which there are some game stores that do that, but the guy who wanted it held didn't come and pick it up. So the dude just turned around, gave it to us, and said $10. I couldn't believe it, honestly. Like $10 for a cheat device that goes for like 80. This thing goes for like 80 to $100 sometimes on eBay. I haven't checked eBay in a while, so I don't know. I don't know if this thing is even still being sold on there, but this thing fetches a pretty penny, and it's quite surprising for me to have it in my collection as I do, and especially for $10 at that. So I know this is a short little video, but it was just, I was thinking of video ideas, and it's like, I might as well kind of sit down and talk about one of the rarest things in my collection, because you don't really see anybody talking about Codebreaker on the Dreamcast. When people talk about cheat devices, they're always talking about Game Shark or Action Replay or, various cheat devices like that. You don't really hear them talk about Codebreaker. So I wanted to just kind of show Codebreaker. I'll have a little bit of gameplay for it in the background, of course. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy me kind of talking about this a little bit. If you guys did have Codebreaker, let me know. I would love to know, because I am a big Dreamcast fan, so I love conversing with fellow Dreamcast fans and seeing, hearing what they had back in the day, or if they're just joining the Dreamcast the collecting scene, to hearing what they have. It's collecting hobby is its own group, and it's just very cool to converse with people that have collections. See what they have, what they don't have, that whole thing. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.